Everyone, well, almost everyone, loves fast food, and fast food joints keep reinventing themselves. Remember those favorites that only stayed a while and disappeared? Like Wendy's SuperBars and KFC's barbecue roast beans. Welcome to Days Gone By, as we take a nostalgic look at some fast food items from the past that no longer exist. McDonald's attempted to enter the pizza industry in the late 80s and 90s, with the McPizza line, which offered all the conventional pizza varieties, deluxe, pepperoni, and cheese. McDonald's hoped to compete with the more established pizza giants, but the plan was a flop, not because the pizza was bad, but because of the logistics involved. The McPizza originated as a family-sized pizza that an employee brought and placed on a raised rack. It featured a delicious and crispy crust, a flavorful sauce, and lots of cheese. Later, McDonald's scaled it down to a personal-sized pizza. By 1991, the market had grown to more than 500 locations before the company put it on hold. By 2000, McDonald's had discontinued it in almost all of its outlets because it took between 11 and 16 minutes to cook, which clashed with its fast food service business model. As of 2024, only one location in Orlando, Florida serves the McPizza. This pizza remains a favorite for those who remember it. You could order K-Papas as a side to your pizza at Pizza Hut many years ago. In the 1990s, Pizza Hut introduced K-Papas, cheesy mini potato bites. These were fried potatoes stuffed with cheddar cheese and jalapenos, giving them a unique flavor. Each order came with over a dozen K-Papas and a side of ranch dressing. Yum. However, their low sales eventually led to Pizza Hut removing them from their menu. Fans are still hoping that the K-Papas will make a comeback one day. If you remember Frings, you're an old-timer. Frings were a flavorful combination of French fries and onion rings, introduced in 1979 by Jack in the Box. The snack allowed people to enjoy both fries and onion rings without having to forgo one for the other. Making Frings was time-consuming, and they didn't sell as well as Jack in the Box had hoped. They discontinued them in the early 80s. Interestingly, other fast food chains now serve Frings, and some have already trademarked them. Burger King, for example, has an item on their menu called King's Frings. The Hardee's Big Twin Burger mirrored McDonald's Big Mac. It was intended to capture attention and make its mark in a similar market. The Big Twin consisted of 2 charbroiled beef patties, pickles, lettuce, onions, and a savory sauce on a sesame seed bun. Hardee's wanted to offer an alternative to other fast food chains selling similar burgers. However, as Hardee's refined its menu, the Big Twin was phased out. They chose to reduce menu overlap and focus on products that gave the chain an edge over competitors. KFC's barbecued baked beans were introduced in the 1970s and sold throughout the 1980s. They were a massive hit. The beans were a tasty treat flavored with onions, brown sugar, barbecue sauce, and pieces of bacon. The beans had a slightly sweet and smoky taste that was both filling and addictive. Despite their popularity, supply chain issues forced KFC to remove them from their menu. To say people were disappointed is an understatement. Frescata was Wendy's trademark for its cold sandwich line. The sandwiches were made deli-style to compete with Blimpie and Subway. However, unlike other chains, the Frescata sandwiches didn't follow the watch while it's made model. Due to their long preparation times and poor sales, Wendy's dropped the product. The sandwiches included turkey and Swiss Frescata Club, salad Frescata, Swiss and chunky chicken salad Frescata, and Black Forest ham and Swiss. The original lineup even featured roast turkey with basil pesto, which was later replaced by the chunky chicken salad. Wendy's discontinued the Frescata line in December 2007. The Meximelt from Taco Bell was introduced in 1988. This tasty treat was a cross between a quesadilla and a fresco soft taco. It consisted of a flour tortilla stuffed with pico de gallo, ground beef, and 3 types of cheese. After running for 3 decades, Taco Bell revamped its 2019 menu and ditched the Meximelt. Toward the end of 2023, Taco Bell hinted that the Meximelt and other favorites might return for a limited period in 2024. They indicated that they might bring back one favorite per decade, such as the green burrito, tostada, beef gordita supreme, nacho fries, and caramel apple empanada. All of these on their throwback menu. Arby's, founded in 1964, has always set itself apart from competitors. While others sold burgers, Arby's made roast beef sandwiches. Instead of cliché shakes, they offered jamocha. And in place of fries, they created potato chips and potato cakes that paired perfectly with their clove-infused Arby's sauce. Arby's loaded potato bites, introduced in 1988, were filled with cheddar cheese, bacon, and chives. The crispy golden bites perfectly blended flavors from the smoky bacon and tangy chives. They made an ideal side dish to complement Arby's renowned roast beef sandwich. Although these potato nuggets were discontinued in March 2001, they made a comeback in 2024 for a limited time. In 1997, Pizza Hut unveiled the Triple Deckeroni pizza. This unique creation featured 2 thin crusts enveloping 90 pepperoni slices and a blend of 6 cheeses. Pizza Hut launched this innovative pizza just a year after the massive success of their stuffed crust pizza. Hoping for a similar outcome, Pizza Hut was disappointed when the Triple Deckeroni quietly disappeared from menus just a few years later. The company never explained whether the removal was due to poor sales or slim profit margin. Fans of the pizza were outraged and launched a Facebook group to petition for its return. Unfortunately, the campaign has not succeeded, and the Triple Deckeroni remains a memory. Burger Chef, founded in 1954, was a formidable fast food chain in the 1960s, giving competitors like McDonald's a serious challenge. Their standout menu item was the Big Chef Burger, made with 2 beef patties, a signature savory sauce, smokier and tangier than anything else on the market. Cheese, lettuce, onions, and pickles, all on a sesame seed bun. Burger Chef touted the Big Chef as a healthier, more satisfying option, perfect for those with hearty appetites. However, by 1981, mismanagement and dwindling profits forced the company to sell to Hardee's for $44 million. Hardee's phased out the Big Chef but brought it back for a limited time in 2001, 2007, and 2014. Remember Pizzolo? This Pizza Hut sandwich roll, introduced in 2012, was topped with Asiago cheese and came in several varieties: pepperoni, meat trio featuring pepperoni, ham, and Italian sausage, Italian steak with onions, shaved steak, mushrooms, and peppers, and buffalo chicken, grilled chicken strips with buffalo sauce. Pizza Hut boldly took on Subway, handing out free Pizzolos on the Chicago subway, and undercutting Subway's prices by offering 1 Pizzolo for $3 and 2 for $5. Critics, however, called the Trio Meat edition overly greasy with an overpowering black pepper taste, leading to the Pizzolo's ultimate disappearance from the menu. Meanwhile, Subway continues to thrive. In the late 1980s, Wendy's introduced a groundbreaking all-you-can-eat buffet called the SuperBar. This 3-part buffet featured the Garden Spot for crafting your own salads, the Mexican Fiesta, offering soft or hard-shelled tacos, refried beans, rice, and Wendy's famous chili, the Italian pasta section, complete with rotini, linguine, fettuccine alfredo, and sauces like meat sauce or spicy marinara, plus Wendy's breadsticks. The dessert station sealed the deal with chocolate and vanilla pudding. While families loved the unique experience, Wendy's discontinued the SuperBar by 1998, citing high maintenance costs and labor intensity. Who could forget KFC's Double Down? This one-of-a-kind sandwich featured bacon and cheese tucked between 2 fried chicken fillets instead of buns. Launched on April Fool's Day in 2010, KFC sold over 10 million sandwiches within the first month. Though wildly popular, the sandwich was never made permanent and has appeared sporadically. Most recently, KFC brought it back for March and April in 2023. Fans continue to eagerly anticipate its next return. Taco Bell introduced the Enchilado in 1970, and it had a good run until 2014. The Enchilado was a cross between an enchilada and a burrito. It consisted of seasoned ground beef, diced onions, and refried beans wrapped in a soft flour tortilla, sprinkled on top with cheddar cheese and red sauce. Taco Bell advertised the 1970s enchilada as a special tortilla with ground beef, diced onions, and pinto beans topped with red sauce, 3 slices of black olives, and shredded cheddar cheese. The enchilada came in a reheatable aluminum foil tray. McDonald's DLT was a cheeseburger served at McDonald's in the 1980s. It came in a styrofoam container with 2 compartments. One compartment held the meat, and the other had the veggies and the sauce. The styrofoam allowed the burger to keep the veggies fresh and not wilted from the heat of the patty. However, despite the DLT's success, it was discontinued after the styrofoam packaging caused a public environmental outcry. Hardee's introduced the Frisco Burger in the early 2010s. The burger consisted of a quarter-pound beef patty, smoked bacon, Swiss cheese, fresh tomatoes, and mayonnaise, all sandwiched between 2 pieces of perfectly toasted sourdough bread. The combination of smokiness, the creaminess of the cheese, and the juicy Angus beef made the burger a hit, especially with younger people. However, it was discontinued due to low sales and the streamlining of Hardee's menu. The Cordon Bleu sandwich featured a white and seasoned crispy chicken fillet, layered with Black Forest ham, tomato pepper signature sauce, and melted mozzarella cheese on a golden brown bun. Traditionally, Cordon Bleu consists of a cut of meat wrapped around cheese or a meat and cheese filling, then breaded and fried. The combination of ham and chicken flavors made the sandwich a distinctive item. However, the preparation time and menu streamlining led to its eventual removal. Even though this sandwich is gone, customers remember it with nostalgia. Arby's onion petals were introduced in the 1990s and were onion rings with a slight twist. They consisted of thinly sliced onions, breaded and fried to a golden brown crisp. The crunchy seasoned breading and the sweet flavor of the onions made them a delicious snack or side dish, especially with Arby's roast beef sandwiches or other menu items. They were discontinued in 2010 due to declining sales. Burger King's ribs were a limited-time edition of flame-grilled ribs. They aimed to provide an authentic barbecue feel in a fast food environment. The ribs' grilled flavor aligned with the chain's focus on flame-grilled food. However, the longer cook time, preparation demands, and the need for special equipment led to their discontinuation. In the 1980s, Hardee's Big Deluxe featured a large beef patty with traditional toppings such as tomatoes, lettuce, mayonnaise, onions, and ketchup on a sesame seed bun. It was discontinued in the late 1990s as part of Hardee's rebranding, where they aimed to offer fewer but more distinctive menu items to stand out from the competition. KFC introduced their Little Bucket Parfaits in 1969. They came in 3 flavors: lemon, chocolate cream, and strawberry shortcake. These parfaits quickly became a popular dessert option for most KFC customers and were served in adorable little plastic buckets. The parfaits featured a crushed graham cracker crust, rich pie filling, and a topping of whipped cream garnished with chocolate sprinkles. Sadly, the Little Bucket Parfaits were discontinued after KFC's partnership with the Sara Lee Company, which manufactured the parfaits, ended. Introduced in 2009, Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets were a spicier and more savory twist on their classic chicken nuggets. Despite having a cult-like following, Wendy's discontinued the nuggets in 2017. The demand for a comeback was so strong that Wendy's launched a social media challenge in 2019. They tweeted, "If 2 million people like this tweet, we'll bring back spicy nuggets." Within 2 days, the target was reached thanks to dedicated nugget fans and celebrities like Chance the Rapper. Wendy's brought back a limited edition run of the spicy nuggets in 2019 and 2020. Talk about loyal customers. The Taco Bell Beefer was a combination of seasoned beef, cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes, all served on a soft bun. While Taco Bell was always known for reinventing itself, they eventually discontinued the Beefer. The fast food chain shifted its focus to traditional Mexican-inspired products and created a more streamlined menu for faster and more efficient service. If you remember the Yumbo from Burger King, you've truly lived. This hearty sandwich first debuted in 1968. The Yumbo was a hot ham and cheese sandwich, making it a perfect comfort food for colder months. Burger King phased out the Yumbo in 1974 as part of their effort to refocus and gain a competitive edge against McDonald's. The sandwich made a brief comeback in 2014, but Burger King again discontinued it as part of their ongoing menu streamlining efforts. Taco Bell's spicy chicken burrito was a fan favorite. It featured a soft flour tortilla wrapped around savory rice, spicy grilled chicken, fiesta salsa, and creamy jalapeno sauce. Despite its bold and savory flavor, the spicy chicken burrito was discontinued in 2011 and replaced with the simpler chicken burrito. In 2006, Pizza Hut introduced the Sicilian lasagna pizza, a creative cross between a classic lasagna and a hearty pizza. This unique dish had a thick, rectangular crust, a rich filling of Parmesan and ricotta cheese, ground beef, and a marinara sauce. To top it off, garlic was sprinkled across the surface, adding an extra punch of flavor. Unfortunately, the Sicilian lasagna pizza was discontinued due to poor sales. Which of these fast foods do you remember, and which ones would you love to see make a comeback? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and help others discover this content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always updated when we post something new. See you next time.